Hey guys, due to some demand, here is a quick rundown of my PCSX2 settings. I am running PCSX2 on the nightly version 1.7.5457. My PC setup is a bit old now, using hardware info to show you the specs. On the CPU side, I'm running an i5 9600K. As for the GPU, it's an MSI GTX 5080 Gaming X with 8GB. The emulator games are running on an SSD. Now for the emulator settings. On interface, it doesn't really matter what you pick. In the game list, I have a basic folder on my SSD. So in the BIOS section, I have every BIOS available, although I only use the USA 1. I always go for the USA version of games due to differences in NTSC and PAL versions. The USA 1 is usually the best. In emulation, I rarely use any of these. I only use fast forward speed when it's a very slow game and it involves grinding. Use it in Dragon Quest VIII. Cycle rate, cycle skipping, and affinity control, all default. Multi-threaded view 1 and instant view 1 enabled. Now, for the most important part, the graphics section. The render I always leave at default, unless the game has some major issues. In that case, I Google specific fixes for that game, and usually changing the renderer helps. Full screen mode in borderless full screen. Aspect ratio 16:9. FMV and deinterlacing at default. Bilinear filtering, leave it as bilinear smooth. I have widescreen patches and anti-blur enabled. Now for the rendering tab, internal resolution at 6x4K, bitmapping, texture, and trilinear filtering leave at default. Anisotropic filtering, I changed to 16x. Dithering, blending, accuracy, and texture preloading at default. The texture replacement folder, I did not change anything. Post processing tab, same thing, because the other two are unimportant. At audio tab, I have everything at default. Memory cards, I changed to 64 MB. Due to the amount of games I play on the emulator, it was necessary. In you guys' case, leave at default. So the other tabs don't really matter. So guys, these are my settings. Nothing too drastic was changed. Frankly, the nightly version is a lifesaver. Ever since I changed it, streamlined my experience. Thanks for watching. See you around.